Hi, Benji here. I'm going to go over a few stretches to help you achieve your meat hook. You'll find while you're working your meat hook, you're not only going to need strength, but it's going to require some flexibility. And in my opinion, the meat hook requires a deep forward bend with a twist. So it's a combination of the two things. So I'll go over a few yoga asanas that you can incorporate, whichever ones you feel you need. All of them will probably help you, but you can pick and choose. The first will be a prayer twist. So you'll set back, deep hip hinge. You're going to twist. Make sure you pull your lower ribs in. Twist from the lower ribs up, keeping the hips mainly square. Breathe into your chest as opposed to your belly. Then the bottom arm come down, top arm up as you open up. Good. The next one, we'll go into what's called a revolved triangle. So you'll stand long with feet hip width apart so you can maintain your balance. Hinge from the hips. Again, you have that twist. You can use a yoga block if you need to, if you can't reach the floor quite yet. And then place the hand on either side of the foot. Of course, on the outside, you'll get a deeper twist. And really think about pulling the top hip away from the top shoulder as you loosen up. Inhale, create space. Exhale, go for a little more depth. The next thing, of course, we'll have a prayer twist. So you'll go into basically a runner's lunge. Again, the feet are hip width apart so you have your balance. Go into the prayer twist the same way you did with the chair earlier. Now, a big thing that a lot of people do is they want to push your hips up and back. Make sure you keep them moving forward. Again, keep the lower ribs pulled in and your stomach kind of hollowed out. Again, top arm can come up, bottom arm down. Then if you like, you can start working on a bind. What will happen is that'll open up the back of the shoulder, the back of the ribs a little bit more. So the bottom arm will kind of sneak up underneath and around and grip. And that'll look like this from the other side. And of course, work on trying not to turn in, let the back heel flare out too much. I tend to do that, so just be careful about that. Next thing. Of course, with the meat hook, the feet will actually kind of be together, so this is where you kind of get the forward bend. So we worked on the twisting and one leg forward. If you set a forward bend, make sure you can set up on your sits bone. So it's already a problem if you have to sit and try to forward bend like this. That's going to stress the lower back. So you want to make sure all up on the sits bones. You're hinging from the hips. And then you kind of work on twisting here. And again, to me, it kind of changes. If I take that bottom arm down, like I was prepping for some sort of bind. It opens up the back of the shoulder a little bit more. The next thing, we got two more stretches. Shoulder roll. So you'll take the one arm and underneath you, make sure you're pulling the shoulder blade away from the spine. So you're stretching the shoulder blade away from the spine as opposed to just trying to stretch in the shoulder joint that's on the shoulder joint. So make sure the whole shoulder girdle, so the shoulder is moving away from the spine and stretching the back. So grab your thumb with all four fingers and just drop the top shoulder on the crease of the elbow. Now to take that stretch a little bit deeper in your shoulder, you can bring the same leg. So my left arm's coming across, I can bring my left leg out to the side. However, if you want to mimic a little bit closer to what the meat hook's going to feel like. You can bend your knees out or take one leg forward or both legs. But it's important to get the shoulder to the floor. So you need to support the shoulder with something if the shoulder doesn't reach the floor, because what will happen is if it's on the floor to kind of relax and let the back and the shoulder open up, it'll tighten up to protect itself. So we'll go here. And actually, I got that backwards. We want the legs going the opposite way. See? That actually felt kind of easy. So when we come around, and I can use my opposite hand to kind of push up so I can really ground in the left shoulder. So again, my left arm's coming across toward my right, my legs are going out to the left. So disregard the first thing that I just did because that was a little easy. This could be closer to the meat hook, so it's going to go a little bit deeper. And you're going to feel that stretch behind the rib cage a lot more, and it's going to get more intense. So don't take any of those stretches deeper than you need to, than you're ready, because again, you want to make sure they feel right. Give those a try, and of course, work on the elements of your meat hook and see how it goes. Thanks for watching.